What's up, train buds? Today I'm going to show you how I weathered all my Atlas O track. Basically what I have done was use the pastels and brown flat brown paint that you get any store basically, and I got this particular brand because it was only like $5. Home Depot was the Oops paint, so I got a little discount on that compared to like take 10-15 bucks. It was like originally it was like thing $2 to $5. So I bought that, and that's what you originally used testers. And the one thing about testers, not only it smells and it's permanent, like it's really permanent paint, but it had a little shine to it. I mean, plus I couldn't find flat brown, but it had a little shine to it. But the pastels helped. Um, then I found this paint, and it really made I think the rest of the layout. So it looked really nice. Looks really nice the way it is. So since I had these two tracks that I bought a couple of months, about a month ago, sorry, 2 weeks ago actually, from the train show, I decided to finally weather them. What else? And so, and I recently did this video like on the like live on the spot, but apparently I couldn't even. I was raised my hand too high, so I couldn't even see what I was doing the track. So this video looks stupid, so I'm redoing it right now. I finished this. What was on the other video? Okay, you can see the black. Okay, and the brown. Okay, this is unfinished without the pastels. So he's still drying. Okay, this is with the pastels. As you can see with this track over here. Let me move over here, next to the cars. Okay, that's what it will look like when it's finished. It look like that track there. I use rust there for the yard. A little rust and more brown. Okay. A lot of people use the airbrush. Okay. Now I'm not saying I'm not an airbrush fan. Basically it's because I just can't afford one at the moment. They're very expensive, and I've been so used to doing pastels for the longest time. I've been using pastels and Texas paint since I was doing HO trains. And so I'm so used to doing that, so I'm sticking to this idea. And I came up. Rich Batiste also did a tip of using brown paint, showing how he did his track with brown paint, and he used the airbrush to go over it. So he did the painting the rails on the sides, then sprayed it over with black, I think, and brown. Correct me, Rich, if I'm wrong. Um, and so that's basically what it is. That's all there's to it. And as I did each rail by rail. A lot of parts of the layout, the rails are not done. Like back there, no one's gonna see it. I mean, really, some places really no one's really gonna see it. Unless they're gonna try to sit on top of the board and really look at it. With a magnifying glass. So basically, what I did was what I used was a hobby knife with to scrape the pastels, black and brown. I had a brush here for the paint. Okay, so basically what I did, I wish I had the other video. I take the sides here, okay, and I go along here with the paint. Get a good amount of paint on this. You don't want any nickel plate showing on the sides. That's the whole point. And you're gonna see some here and there, of course, and it's okay. Just try to be careful. I have some spots here that have it, but the ballast and everything, when with the grass trains going over it, you really don't see it. Unless you're gonna stare at it like 2 millimeters in front of you, like, oh look, there's nickel silver. So don't worry about that. And so basically after that, this is basically almost dry. I'm gonna show you what I did with the pastels. So quickly, that's what I did. I'm gonna try it again. I really need an iPod for this camera. This is insane. I'm using a pencil and a knife to hold this camera up. Very creative, I must say. Okay, so there we go. You take this, scrape get a good amount of brown, more brown than black. Unless you want that more swift color on the rails, go right ahead. Black. The black you put on first. Okay, can I see this time? Can you see? Okay. You see the black is getting there. Okay, it'll maybe look too black for you, for people. And say, oh, it's too much black. Don't worry about it. It's not. It's, you can never have enough black. It's to really get it that dirty look, and don't worry about it. It goes on the ties. Let it go on the ties. That's perfectly fine. You know, you kill two birds with one stone with the ties and rails at the same time. Then. Okay. See, that's what I mean by keeping it dry. Cause see now there's some nickel silver on the side over here, but no one's gonna really see that because that's gonna be blocked by the wall and the buildings and stuff. So I really don't care about that side. Now you take the brown over it. There's your rust. There's your real, your real track. Okay. That side's a little wet, yeah. Okay. Now sometimes you'll get paint on the rails. I use alcohol and this cloth. Wipe off the top of the rails while the paint is wet. Do not do it when it's dry because you'll be rubbing it like you're doing a greasy pan, okay? And it takes a while. You get exhausted after only do 10 inches of a straight track. You know, I've done it, as you can tell, I've done it plenty of times. What a pain in the neck it was. Okay, then you have the extra stuff here. So what I use extra is just to go along the ties. Keep it, let it go in there.